Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Video from inside the courthouse. The Royal Oak man claims the court officers didn't like how he paid that ticket, so they grabbed him from behind, choked him, throwing him to the ground so hard that he actually went to the bathroom in his pants.
I don't think that that it's an everyday course of business we poop our pants or that we go around defecating ourselves.
But that's exactly what attorney Jonathan Marco says happened when his client went to pay a parking ticket at Royal Oak's 44th District Court last February. It started when the clerk said Anthony Sevi would have to pay a surcharge on his $10 parking ticket if he paid with his credit card. Sevi didn't like that, so he left, and his attorney says he came back to pay with rolls of pennies. There he is on camera with the court officers and his bag of pennies.
He was not happy about it, so in symbolic protest, he brought back penny rolls to pay for his ticket. And the clerk wasn't too happy about that. They refused to allow him to pay with penny rolls.
The exchange caught on surveillance. You can see Sevi and the court officer exchange words. We're told Sevi was asked to leave, but it didn't end there.
And as he was leaving the courthouse with his back to the officer, the court officer began to choke him out, grabbed him, choked him out, brought him to the ground. Mr. Sevi passed out. He defecated himself.
The court officers arrested Sevi and then threw him in jail. Sevi is now suing the Royal Oak court officers.
I don't think that anyone paying in penny rolls, whether it's a preferred thing to do for the court clerk, warrants this type of assault and behavior in violation of his constitutional rights.
City Attorney David Gillum says the city has yet to be served with a lawsuit. He is aware of the case, which was investigated by the Oakland County Sheriff's Office. Sevi was charged with assaulting or obstructing a police officer and disturbing the peace. But his attorney says you can plainly see from the video his client was the victim, suffering more than just physical injuries.
I think the more profound and the long-lasting injuries are the psychological injuries he's going to suffer as a result of this. He was supposed to be in a safe place and without warning was viciously assaulted from behind.
Sevi did plead no contest to disturbing the peace and had the assaulting or obstructing a police officer charge dismissed.
So, Taryn, if Sevi believes that he's the victim here, why did he plead guilty to disturbing the peace?
Well, I asked his attorney that, and he said that back then he wasn't his attorney, and at this point, Sevi felt like it was the only way to avoid a 2-year felony, so he pled no contest to the misdemeanor to make sure it was dismissed.
Well, and interesting, as we're watching that video, you don't see the officers go after him until they're well into the vestibule of the building.
Yeah, and that is interesting point as well, because you can see them actually follow him out, and there was no sort of exchange in that way, violence or whatever, but the officers follow him out and they don't seem to attack him until they get into that lobby. And there are no cameras in there. We could only catch what was going on outside there. But again, we're still waiting for the city attorney to comment on that lawsuit, but they haven't been served yet.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago. And so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too, because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But you know, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, you know, at least I can do it. You know, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, you know, if I got, you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.